This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and just wanted to talk to you guys about content creating. I know I'm not a big content creator, and I'm not as consistent as I should be. As much as I love doing YouTube and Twitch and podcasts and all of that, my life's just in a point where it's kind of hard to maintain a constant, steady schedule with that stuff. And it's kind of sad for me because I really love doing this stuff. That being said, there are things about being a content creator that I really hate, and I was reminded of one the other day when I was on Twitter when I saw a fellow content creator of color by the name of 3MG Live, or 3 Minute Gamer. Most of us just call him Ricky. Shout out to you, sir, for all the stuff that you're doing and your success, definitely. And shout out to everybody that I know that makes content that is really growing and out there, getting it. I support everybody. And yeah, I do especially support content creators of color, and being a person of color myself, because you want to see people that you're similar to succeed. That's human nature. Not that I don't want to see people who aren't my race or a person of color not succeed, but we all have that weird association thing when it comes to people that we know or that we're familiar with or that we are kind of similar to in some ways. But anyway, that's a tangent that I didn't need to go on. Let's get back to the topic. Basically, I wanted to talk about my gripes about being a content creator. And I guess, in a way, the tangent also speaks to being a content creator of color, maybe, as well. I don't know if I want to get into that in this video, but I think I will get into it in a future video, if not today. But being a content creator, while it's fun, it's great, it's something that people really aspire to do for a living, it can be very frustrating, very upsetting, very toxic. A lot of that, sadly, comes from the viewers, and don't take this the wrong way, because there are a lot of you out there, and all of you know who you are when it comes to me, that I truly appreciate, and I say this all the time to you guys and let you know how much I love you. But there's always a handful of people that makes the experience very detrimental. The reason I brought up 3 Minute Gamer is because yesterday on Twitter, he was getting assaulted by this kid by the name of Chris Bandicoot. Chris Bandicoot is someone that I know well. A couple of people that I know well. Generally speaking, like I told Ricky, if you're a content creator of color that has been associated with my boy Abel, or have hung around the Grown Man Gaming podcast and that crew, this kid Chris Bandicoot definitely has a name, and it's notorious. It's not something good. He's known for kind of trying to graft onto people, come at you in a very friendly manner, and then try to proceed to force his way upon you. He does things such as try to force you to watch videos that he wants you to watch, be overly aggressive in suggesting games and content that you should play and do. He doesn't understand when you say that you don't have time to do something. He'll continually pound at you to try to get you to do what he wants. He's the type of person who, when it gets to a point where you just stop, catering to him, which is something that you should never do, by the way. Never completely cater to certain elements of your audience. I mean, there are things that you should do that you should make sure that you continue to do to keep your audience happy. Of course, that's with any medium. But there's a certain limit. There's always a limit in life. And once you get to a point with this kid where you try to be like overly nice, he takes it a mile, not a step, a mile over the limit, and continually pushes to when you get frustrated and you be like, "Yo, I'm kid, don't I can't fuck with you no more," or you start to ignore him, and then he flips off on you. He curses you out. He fucking goes nuts, psycho. He gets all over your social media, hits you up on any medium that he can find you at if you allow him to know what it is, and it just becomes like a what the fuck moment where you're just like, yo, what the hell, all and a lot of times you're justified in your behavior with him, but he just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. He's very socially awkward. He's very he just doesn't get certain things about life. And people forget that the online life is real life in a way, because you still are dealing with people. And when you're dealing with people, you need to treat people the way that you would treat in real life. At least that's how I always look at it. I would treat people with the same respect and, everything that I do in real life. Because just because you're behind a keyboard doesn't mean that I don't owe you that as a person. You know what I mean? But this kid, he doesn't seem to understand that, so he flipped off on Ricky, and I was telling Ricky, yo, this kid is fucking, like, kind of nuts. And, I hate to say it that way, but it's true, because he's done it to me, he's done it to friends I know, he's done it to several people, and then he tries to come back and, like, ingratiate himself back on you, acting like it never happened, like he doesn't know what you're talking about, things like that. And it's like, yo, what the fuck? This is weird, but you get that. He's an example of that type of thing that makes you not like being a content creator, because as much as you like to make people happy and you like to entertain, you can't do everything for everybody. Again, another example, I'm watching a streamer, and he's streaming, and this guy's asking him to watch a clip of him play the same game that he's playing at the same time. And dude's like, I can't watch it right now, I'm playing, He's nice about it. He's not being a jerk, being like, fuck you, I don't want to see your shit. But dude gets upset at him because he won't watch it. And he's like, yo, dude, I don't watch clips while I'm streaming. While I'm doing what I'm doing and trying to, like, entertain you guys, I just don't stop for that type of things. I'll watch it when I'm eating or when I'm in downtime. It's nothing personal. I'm not trying to, like, fucking shit on your stuff. I just don't do that during streams, which is reasonable. It's a reasonable fucking explanation to that. But this guy got upset, and he's like, yo, why are you getting upset? I don't understand. Again, it's not like I'm trying to shit on your stuff. I just don't do that stuff during streams, which, but of course, this kid feels violated by that explanation. And it's like, seriously, what's going on here, people? You have to realize this with us content creators, be it big, be it small, be it like me, like somebody who you don't necessarily recognize at all. We're here to entertain you, and we're here, to have fun. But we're not here to be your minstrels. We're not here to do what you want. We're not here to be, this thing that you can command at will, because we appreciate, and we, in some cases, when you're financially dependent on content creating, need people's attention. Just because you watch doesn't mean that you're owed our lives, that you should expect us to do whatever you want us to do. And there's a lot of things in life that are like that I can speak on, that people do, which is ridiculous. But I'm speaking specifically about content creators. You have to remember that we do this, either for pleasure or for a living, but it's not our lives. And it's not up to you to dictate how we do exactly what we do. Sure, if you don't like certain content, we will switch up things and things like that to try to, like, get you to view or to care about our content. But at the same time, you don't control us. We have our vision, we have our plan, we have, what we like, what we don't like, and you know, more importantly, we're people. Don't just treat us like we're not. We're not just playthings to you guys. But some people don't seem to understand that, and it's sad that people don't understand that. And I wish more people would understand that and be more respectful. I mean, we appreciate you as content creators. Be a little appreciative of the fact that, hey, while we do this because we like it and because it's a financial, you know, a means of financially supporting ourselves, we're not fucking toys. And you got to remember that. We're not just, you know, just because we do this doesn't make it that you have a right to treat us any less respectful than we have a right to treat you any less respectful as human beings. So think about that next time you get upset at one of your favorite streamers because he doesn't have time to respond because there's a million people talking in the chat during a live stream, or there's a bunch of comments in the videos that he do and he can't get to everyone because he has other things that he has to do or focus on, or it's just like it's overwhelming, because it can be overwhelming at times. People don't realize that. Just realize that outside of what we do, we are human and we live lives just like you, and be respectful of that, please. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. As always, you guys feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll hit you later. This your boy Black Vegas, and I'm out, y'all. Deuces.